Hi, my name's Tam. Welcome to my channel. So, I have multiple sclerosis. I was diagnosed in June of 2014, and today I am starting Cladribine, the generic version of Mavenclad. So, I just wanted to document this process or document my journey through this medication, just to remember things that I felt and side effects. So, give a little backstory. As I said, I was diagnosed June 2014. The first 6 years, I did not take any medication. Um, and I think that was more so because, like, I don't know. I just don't think I personally took it that serious because I was just having some like occasional numbing. So it wasn't until 2020 when I had a really bad relapse. Like it was pretty bad. I lost bladder control. My right leg was just like, yep, not gonna work. So it was pretty bad. So I went running back to the neurologist and was like, so about that medication. So yes, in 2020, I started my first disease modifying drug. It was Tecfidera. I was on Tecfidera for about a year, and then they switched me over to Vumerity. And I'm lying, I was on Tecfidera I think for almost 2 years before I switched over to Vumerity. I was not on Vumerity very long. And that is just because while I was on Tecfidera and then Vumerity, I had a lot of stomach issues. Um, I felt like I was constantly like running to the bathroom. Sorry, it's a little personal, but um, I just didn't like it. I had a lot of flushing, and then I had a hard time remembering to take it every day. Like, honestly, I don't want to be on any medication where I have to take it daily, long term, because I know me, I'll forget. So, yeah, I was very happy to switch over to Kesimpta. I started taking Kesimpta, I want to say it was either the end of 2022 or sometime in 2023. I know I've been on it at the very least 3 years, and I loved Kesimpta. Like, I hear a lot of people on YouTube that, they're recording their journeys and they don't really like it, but I loved it. I didn't have any side effects. I had like flu-like symptoms the first 2 injections, but after that, I didn't have any side effects. I loved it. And I love that I only had to take it once a month. I did not like pricking myself with a needle, but I had no side effects. However, the reason that I'm switching is because even though I wasn't feeling any side effects, my right leg has gotten significantly weaker, especially this last 2 years, especially the last year. It's gotten significantly weaker to the point where I literally have to like lift my right leg to even get in the car, like take my hand and lift it. By the end of the day, I'm having a very hard time climbing stairs. I have foot drop now, so I trip a lot. Like I can only lift it so high. Has gotten significantly weaker. On any given day, I'm limping when you see me walk. So yeah, I've been really worried about that. Also, I have an MRI every 3 years. This past MRI, the MRI that I had this year, was the first MRI I've had in the past 3 years where it showed no disease activity. But the previous two MRIs, there was disease activity. So I recently switched neurologist because my previous neurologist, while he was nice, I just didn't feel like, I don't know, I didn't feel like he was really taking things that I said very serious. So I switched to a new neurologist, and I love her so far because she immediately was just like, yeah, she was like, that's not good that we're still seeing disease activity on the MRIs, your right leg significantly getting weaker. So she said, she was like, yeah, I understand that you like Kesimpta. She was like, but I'm not sure this is the right medication for you. She said that I have progressed from, what is it? Remitting relapsing MS. I may have said that backwards, to secondary progressive. Did I say that right? secondary progressive MS, and she wants me to be on a more aggressive medication. So I agree. I 100% agree because I've had concerns, and that's why I switched neurologists. So that brings us to today, Cladribine. I had to really think about this because Cladribine does come with increased risk of infections because it's lowering your immune system, and also and cancer risk. So that was something I really had to think about. However, at the same time, I'm also watching my body get weaker, which is also terrifying to me. So it was one of those things where I'm like really going back and forth weighing the pros and the cons, and I decided to take the chance. Take the chance. So again, that brings me to today. So I took the Medicaid. I just took my first dose today. For those of you that are not familiar with Cladribine or Mavenclad, you take it for 1 week, the first 1 week, 5 days. 1 week, 5 days, the first month 1. And then month 2, you take it for 1 week for 5 days. I just feel like I said that in such a complicated way. You take it for 1 week, month 1, 1 week, month 2. So this week I'm taking 2 tablets day 1, 2 tablets day 2, and then 1 tablet day 3, 4, and 5. And then I don't take anything again until next month. I do the same thing next month, and then I don't take anything for the rest of the year. There, I felt like that was more simplified. So that right there was just like, I like that because, again, I do not like anything where I have to take medication every day long term. It's just going to be a no for me because I know me, I will forget. So I took my first dose today. I want to say about an hour or 2 into it, I definitely felt it. I felt very sluggish. I felt like I was kind of like walking through quicksand. Not sleepy, just like sluggish. Like I didn't want to do anything. I feel hot. I don't know if it's so much, maybe flushing, I guess. It's not the same type of flushing I felt with Tecfidera though, because with Tecfidera it felt more like this kind of prickly feeling. I don't know, I just felt hot. I'm pretty sure I don't have a fever though. What else am I feeling? I have a headache. Now, put a pin in that. That may not be the medication. I am a habitual coffee drinker, and not just a coffee drinker. Like I drink Dunkin' every day. Do not judge me. I have a small or medium frozen coffee every day, faithfully, okay? And I didn't have it today because my daughter was just like, I don't think you should be doing that every day on this medication. I don't think you should be doing it every day, period. So I was like, okay, I will try not to do that every day anymore. So I think that could just be my body protesting right now. My body is like, where is my frozen coffee? Where is my Dunkin'? So that may not, the headache may not be the Cladribine, but I do have a headache. What else? Oh, dizzy. I felt really dizzy a little while ago. Not so much now. It's like it comes and goes in waves, but I've been getting dizzy. And that's about it so far. Oh, and mild body aches. You know what it feels like? I'm lying. Body aches and I feel winded. I heard another YouTuber say that they felt winded. And yes, I do feel winded. Like I feel like I'm breathing a little heavier, or every now and then I'm just like, I'm kind of doing that. I feel like I'm coming down with something. That's what it feels like. Like I'm coming down with a flu or something. All in all, so far, even with all that doesn't feel good, but it's also not as bad as I may have like hyped it up in my head before. So it's tolerable. I don't like it, but it's tolerable. So I take 2 pills tomorrow morning at 10:30. I will let you know how that goes. And yeah, um, please feel free to tag along with me on this journey. I'll try to record every day this week, and then maybe a weekly update just to let you know how I'm feeling. I heard that the first 3 months were like the roughest. So we'll see. I don't know if that's true or not, but I'll let you know. Yeah. Thanks for listening. Talk to you tomorrow.